Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and hope you're having a great week so far. We're back with Litecoin. We'll do a full analysis. We just had, or at least we haven't really completed it yet, but it looks like we're going to get a massive bullish breakout, which, by the way, was expected. If you watched my last Litecoin videos, this was what we talked about, getting a bullish breakout above 98.3. There are still some obstacles along the way before we can really rally. So that's the biggest question is this actually the start of the rally? Or is this just one last liquidity grab up? And will we actually continue to go down? Because that's possible. We are now at the 382 Fib, which is arguably the strongest Fibonacci level out there. So even though it looks like we've done a whole lot, we actually haven't really. We're still struggling with that $100 level as well, but don't worry, that's what we'll talk about in this video. So before we dive into this video and before we dive into Litecoin, we'll do an in-depth analysis on it. I do want to remind you that if you actually want to become a better trader while also making some profits while in that process, check out the links. Check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment, or go to cilinix.com, which you can find right here, cilinix.com. There you can also sign up. But for now, let's get into Litecoin. So first of all, what we're seeing right now with Litecoin is pretty great because the volume has actually gone up about 30% over the last day. Now, obviously, that also has to do with the inflation rate yesterday, even though Litecoin did not get that much movement because of that. So yeah, now it's pretty hard to analyze Litecoin right now, to be honest with you, because right now, see, the biggest question is, it's first of all, if you take a look at some sort of an Elliott wave theory, it's a bit weird because, I mean, you could draw it like this, right? So that we actually had 5 impulse waves up here, or to the stop right here at around 114. This is possible, but usually you don't get such a large 5th wave compared to the 3rd wave, and there's also not really a pullback after the 1st wave. But this would kind of say that we now had some sort of correction down to this level, and that now we can actually continue to go up again and we can get some impulse waves. So if you want to be bullish, it's great. You can actually say that we did something like this, and now that we're in a 3rd wave and that we can actually get a 5th wave, perhaps up to 114 again, perhaps up to 120. But that's something we still have to see. See, it would line up very well if right now we're getting into those impulse waves again. I think, as most of you know, I think fundamentally it lines up well as well, because the Litecoin halving is still in 20 days. So there's still some time before that. I still do expect some bullish momentum before that. At some point of time, that's going to stop. And at some point of time, it's actually, believe it or not, going to cause some bearish momentum. But for now, I think we're still bullish. So the biggest question right now as to whether we are starting those new impulse waves or not is, can we actually, I don't think it's, can we break above the 0.382 Fib, which is around $101. I think it's, can we find support at 98.3, the level we just broke above. See, this candle closes in about 20 minutes. It has already closed for, I don't know, probably an hour if you're watching this video. So if we can actually break above this level and then get that bullish break retest, so we drop down to 98.3. If we can get it as support then, which I do expect, this is what I expect, then I think we can actually, after that, break above the 0.382 Fib, which would cause us to go all the way up to 106. And if we go to 106, then the market structure has changed so much that I would expect us to also get a 5th wave, potentially up to 120, but up to 114 is pretty guaranteed then. But like I said, I mean, we still have to prove that. We still have to prove that we can do that by getting that bullish break retest and actually breaking above the 0.382 Fib. Because if we are unable to do that, if right now we find resistance at the 382 Fib and we drop down below 98.3, then all of a sudden we look very, very bearish. It's not what I expect, and then we can get something like this, right? So a move all the way down to $90. So, as I said, this is not what I expect, but it's a risk, and you should know that it's a possibility. So, you also know now when you can expect that. If we break down below, let's say $98, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we can hold support, hold that bullish breakout, and get up to 106 at least. And from there, we'll see again. I'll keep you updated on Litecoin, but we will see. Like I said, I'll keep you updated. But for now, have a great Thursday. Take care and bye.